What is up YouTube, and welcome to another video. In today's video I want to cover the topic on why you don't lose weight, okay? A lot of people come up to me and they tell me, hey Neil, I'm on such a low amount of calories, I don't get it why I don't lose weight. For some reason, tried it all, I tracked it, and I don't know why I cannot lose the weight. I'm frustrated, I need some help with that, okay? So today's video is what I learned by working with tons of clients and what is really the cause of a lot of people that think they actually cannot lose weight on low calories and how you solve it, okay? So why you don't lose weight. So the first thing is we're talking about a consistent caloric deficit here, and that is the key point that you need in order to lose weight. A lot of people tell you all this crap, you gotta do tons of cardio, that you gotta cut out the carbs and stuff like that. Ditch that, okay? The most important thing is that you're on a caloric deficit, meaning you burn more calories on a daily basis than you consume, so your body has to tap into its own resources, which is either muscle mass or body fat. You protect your muscle mass by eating enough protein and by doing a good muscle resistance training routine. Like that, your body has to tap into its stored fat resources in order to come up with energy and in order to keep you going, right? So that said, if you're on a caloric deficit, there's no way in which you won't lose weight, because your body has to take the energy from somewhere and it has to tap into its own resources. So that said, why do you not lose weight, okay? The first thing is you eat more than you think, and that is the case 95% of the time. A lot of people say, oh, I'm on 1,500 calories and I do not lose weight, okay? Now, what most of the time happens is I say, okay, shoot me a picture of everything that you put into your mouth every single day and I'm going to counter track it for you. So what happens? People shoot me the pictures, and we realize that instead of eating 1,500 calories, which is super low by the way, most people shouldn't do that, depending on your height, weight and everything, they're eating 2,700 calories, they're eating 3,000 calories, they're even eating 3,500 calories sometimes, because they look at different meals and they do not track the oil, they do not track the butter, they massively under track it. So what ends up happening is they're eating more than they actually think, and like that, it is not that they're not losing weight on a caloric deficit, it is that they're just eating too much and they're tracking the wrong weight. So this is the main factor, and how you solve it is really have somebody who has experience to counter track the stuff for you, or you just eat after a certain plan that really gives you everything to the cup, to the ounce, to the gram for a week, so you know for a fact that you're eating that amount of food. Do that for 3 weeks and see if you don't lose weight. I bet you will. So that said, this is like 90% of the time that happens. If you feel like you cannot lose weight, is you're actually eating more than you think, because there are a lot of like hidden calories in the things you eat, okay? The second thing is why you don't lose weight for a long period of time is you are dehydrated. What happens if you are dehydrated? And most people that come on to me on the coaching, they do not drink enough water when we start up, okay? I always ask them, how much water do you drink? Most people in the world drink far too less water, and a lot of people know it, but most people do actually not do it. So when you're dehydrated, what happens? Your body is holding on to water. Why is that? A lot of people think, oh, I drank a lot of water, my body must hold on to water. That's not what it is about. Your body is holding on to water if there's a lack of water, because it doesn't want to release it, because it knows, or there's not enough water coming in. So when you are dehydrated, your body's holding on to a whole bunch of water, and that could be the reason why you don't lose weight for 3-4 weeks, because you're holding on to all of that water because you're massively dehydrated. It also slows down your metabolism, so your maintenance calories go down, and is overall a super bad thing to do. So the first thing is, if you start a diet, you have to make sure that you actually drink enough water and that you're staying hydrated to support perfect fat loss. So this is also a huge reason on why people do not lose the weight initially, and then if they don't see progress for 3 weeks because they're dehydrated, most of the time they quit because they say it doesn't work, and then they're eating more what they think again, and then the cycle continues, and they never lose the weight. Okay, make sure you're hydrated. The next thing is you don't sleep enough. If you do not sleep enough, first of all, your body can recover all of the stress you have throughout the day. You can calm down, you accumulate a lot of cortisol, which also gets you to drawing water. Your metabolism goes down, your speed goes down, and your body's just in a survival state, okay? Like that, you're also holding on to weight. So that said, right now, if you are dehydrated and you don't sleep enough, you're holding on to so much freaking water weight, man, and your metabolism slows down by probably 500, 600 calories or whatever, just a ballpark number, not an exact number. But if you're stressed out, you don't sleep enough, and then you also say, okay, I'm working out a whole bunch of times right now, and you're working out 6 times a week, and you're totally stressing yourself out. Your stress levels are so high, man, that your body's holding on to everything it can. So that said, you're also drawing in water, so you gotta make sure you sleep enough to actually have your body's natural repairing processes in place, so your hormones can function the right way, you can have a good amount of stress release, your organs are working the right way, your digestion is working the right way, and your metabolism is actually at the speed it should be, and it doesn't shut down because you're just totally stressed. And by the way, this is also absolutely killing your health, man, and yeah, can lead to serious damage, so make sure you do that. And the last thing is, which some people do, is you do not eat enough, okay? So that's said, a calorie deficit will inevitably make you lose weight, okay? Because sooner or later your body has to take the energy from the resources. But what happens with a lot of people, they don't eat enough for 2 to 3 weeks. So the maintenance calories massively go down, so the body comes into a survival mode, which makes you to produce more stress, which makes you to hold on to more water, and your maintenance calories go down. So you eat a super low amount of calories, and you actually super slowly lose the weight because your body's in a survival state and tries to hold on to everything it has, okay? Now, when you eat more again, your body releases that stress and it becomes easier to actually lose the weight. Your maintenance calories go up again and you can actually stick to it. What a lot of people do is they eat far too less. They eat like 1,200 calories, 1,500 if they're like 260 pounds or something like that, which is like way too less. Now what happens is, initially they lose a whole lot of weight, and then all of a sudden they stagnate, they hit a plateau, and they wonder, why can't I lose the weight anymore? Because your body is in a survival state, your metabolism has shut down, you produce a whole bunch of cortisol, you're so stressed out and you don't even notice it, probably your sleep is also down, you're dehydrated, and you're holding on to so much stress, which makes your metabolism and your maintenance calories to drop tremendously. And right now you're eating super low amount of calories, you're suffering every single day, and you're getting shitty results, and then you crash and you got a day where you eat 10, 12, 14, 15,000 calories, and all of a sudden you gain a whole bunch of weight because your body is saying, oh, now a lot of stuff is coming in, let's just save that and let's just put that in our resources, okay? Now you're actually sabotaging yourself, so you go super hardcore and in an unhealthy pace where you most likely also burn up more muscle mass and body fat, and then you totally crash and you gain a whole bunch of more fat. So you gotta eat enough, you gotta stay in the right range, you gotta have a caloric deficit between 500 to 1,000 calories on a weekly basis, depending on where you are at right now with your current body fat percentage and with your body weight, and do that consistently. Also, you gotta make sure you have enough sleep so your body can recover well, your hormones are in check, you are hydrated, you drink enough water, and you actually eat the right amount of calories and you don't eat more than you think. If you need any help with that, you need a customized system that is really customized to you to find your sweet spot, to maximize your performance, so you can add 2 to 3 productive hours to your day, become absolutely superhuman when it comes to your shape, your physical performance, but also your mental performance. Again, schedule your strategy call, your free strategy call with me or somebody from my team down below in the description. Get it scheduled, then we talk. We're gonna create the perfect strategy for you. Other than that, if you like that video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to never miss another video like that again. And if you want to support me, make sure to leave a comment down below. It massively helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Other than that, I hope that video helped you again, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.